You hear that clicking? You hear that clicking? That's one of the things I hate. All right, welcome back to the channel. I figured it's my turn. I'm gonna do the 5 things I love and hate about my cars. I'm sitting in the Chrysler 300 today, the Srt8 2012, and I said, let me check YouTube, see how many people have done this already. Well, as we look and see, I did the search. I got first gen, Charger. I don't know what he got. Second gen Charger, second gen, but that's a 300C. That's a regular 300. That's one of Cal's crazy 300s. Scotty, he didn't do a 5, but you know, whatever. 4 or 5 things I hate. All old ones. I can't find anybody who's done a 300 Srt8 Chargers. Let me see, what's that? Okay, Hemi Meech. All right, I'll give him that one. Well, anyway, it's my turn now. We're gonna do this bad boy right here. All right, number 1, this thing gets real dirty on the trunk, and I mean bad, all the time, no matter what. If it don't rain, if it don't do nothing outside, the trunk, the whole slab, it's a vertical slab, always filthy. Nothing I can do about it, all the time. That's number 1. These are in no particular order, by the way. All right, number 2, there is nowhere to mount a cell phone or a tablet in this car. I got nothing. I mounted the dang tablet to the air conditioning vent, which I don't like doing, because if we got the heat on, it just blows heat on the back of the tablet and makes it too hot. This is the best I could do for a cell phone mount. This is magnetic, but running a cord to it is stupid. It's no way. It's just no way to mount a phone in here with anything reasonable. There's just nowhere to put it. That's number 2. Number 3 is this rubbery dash that is freaking possible to clean. If you get a little stain or something in it, it never comes out. Same thing with these sides. I mean, it's plastic, but it's rubbery. It's not leather. It should be. I mean, you got your little Alcantara down here. You got this little vinyl right here, which is nice, but this stuff is impossible to get the little marks out of, and you can't do nothing but hide them. That's number 3. Number 4, the carbon fiber trim. Now this is unique to the Srt8. This one here, I already had it replaced once, and it's peeling already. That one I had fixed. You can't get one for the bottom here, so I ended up buying something to replace it. That one has come all the way off. I replaced it with a cheap Hydro Dip look carbon fiber because it's available. You can't get the real pieces. You got to go through the dealership to get them. The only thing they have is covers, which, I mean, the cover works good. It's cool. Doesn't have that little silver trim at the bottom like the real stuff. But I mean, you know, that could be done on a wrap world, you know. But that's number 4. Number 5, big 5, with the Chrysler 300 Srt8. At the beginning, actually, if you could hear this noise. Well, I got a blend door actuator that has been clicking for about 3 years. It is hidden under the dash, the one furthest up on the driver's side, closest to the windshield. It is freaking impossible to reach. There's all kind of metal and stuff blocking it. I can barely put a finger on that blend door. I've changed many a blend door in my life, on Gen 1s, on Jeeps, on other stuff, and there's a couple in here on this side, easy to get to. The one on this side that's been clicking for 2 years, at least 2 years now, impossible to get to. And am I gonna pay a dealership $800-900 to get in there and do whatever they have to do? I don't know, but it's just incredibly hard to do. So those are the 5 things I hate about this Chrysler 300 Srt8. Okay, here we go again. Round two. The 5 things I love about the Chrysler 300 Srt8 2012 year. Number 1, the look. This is the best looking, I mean, next to the Charger wide body, the 300 is the last of the classic square actual sedans. Everything else now looks like a Tesla Model S. And I mean everything from Genesis to Mercedes. BMWs just are so generic looking in sedan form, they don't even count. You just miss them. But everything else looks like total slug crap. Not the 300. This profile, this outline, it is classic. And as old as this design car is, I mean, we're talking 12 years old since this hit the streets. Well, actually 13 years old, because 2011 was a non-SRT8, same look. As long as this look has been around, it will be forever classic. This car will never look old and dated. It will always be classic. Everything else comes and goes with that little egg, swoopy, aerodynamic, this and whoopty wops. 300 is the best. Is the best. That's the number 1 thing I love about this car, is the way it looks. Number 2, this thing. Panoramic sunroof. Dodge will never give you one. No Dodge has a panoramic sunroof. This car does, and it's not a multi-million-dollar car. No, everybody's got a panoramic sunroof now, but you know, 2012, to have a regular sedan with a panel roof, you needed a Porsche, you needed a Mercedes S-Class, something like that, E-Classes, but you need a big money car. This is a beautiful feature, and I would not have this car without the panoramic sunroof. Number 3 that I love about the 2012 Chrysler 300 Srt8, the drivetrain. This is a rear-wheel drive with a big, fat, stinking American V8 under the hood. Yeah, Chargers have it too, I know. But I tell you, to have that motor, that 6.4 motor under the hood of this car, with everything else it comes with, and the classic good looks, and the, shall I say, the adultery of owning a car that looks like a grown man drives it. Yeah, that's number 3 all day. Number 4 on the 2012 Chrysler 300 Srt8, the lighting. Exterior lighting on this vehicle is amazing. It was the first in the Mopar lineup to have LED taillights, HID headlights at the same time. Now, I have since upgraded beyond HID to LED, but the headlights still have a totally unique look. The front end signature is unmistakable coming down the street. The rear end, I mean, this is the one of 2 American made cars that actually gives you rear fog lights built in, LED. Nobody does that but this 300 Srt8, and that stopped in 2014. That was the last year you could get them. Can't get it in the 15 newer. 15 or newer, you cannot get rear fog lights. You check my video, we talked about the rear fog lights. This car has the lighting, everything you need. Number 5, the space. The car is swollen. There is, I mean, I look at the other side of the door, other side of the car, I can't reach it without leaning way over. I've been in plenty of luxury cars, and you know, you just reach right over and touch the other window. I can't do that in here, let alone get into the back. But yeah, this car has the space, everything I need. And I mean, I think that's a function of Germans, being a German based, you know, built on a German chassis. I've had other German cars and they always gave me enough leg room, you know, for my long spider-like legs, and I've never had a problem in German cars. Japanese cars, American cars always give me issues. This one does not. I am hella comfortable, and the way this thing sucks up the road, because of that, I can drive this thing hours on end. I can drive it all day and I'm just fine. So There you have it, folks. That is the big five, what I love about this Chrysler 300 Srt8, and probably the 5 reasons why I'm never going to be without one. Thanks for watching.